Welcome back, Valentines. Today we'll be reacting to Pug B and All Day Project at Don't Bargain.
All right, very cool. We've heard
Wow.
a teaser for this.
Yes.
And it sounded pretty Pug B-ish, but also quite All Day Project.
Exactly.
You get me like one of these songs that usually get commissioned or some sort of collab.
It
kind
sounded
of like
perfect.
Idols with, what were they called?
KDA.
KDA. It has that kind of vibe, but
Exactly.
let's hope it still has more like of that All Day Project energy in it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, everybody. But before we begin, you already know we've got so much All Day Project content already available over on Patreon, and there's basically every single week at least one piece of All Day Project related content coming out over on Patreon. We got variety content over there. We got vlogs over there. We got album reaction and reviews. We got live performances, concert performances, and so much more ADP content, and also just K-pop content in general is available over on Patreon. There's basically every single day at least two pieces of K-pop content coming out over on Patreon. So if you want to check that out and support the channel, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. And if nothing else,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
You heard what I said.
Wait, that's definitely Pug B. You always essentially start the match like that, jumping out of a plane.
They wanna see me in a shiny flash. Who got this hella pretty face? Got us something dope, heard you mad. I don't really wanna understand. Got a missile aim, got a pretty
Okay, until now, it sounds very Tarzan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes his very English-centric raps.
Uh-huh.
heard you mad. I don't really wanna understand. Got a missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with them fakes. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
Very hip-hop-centric until now. Yeah, that's
I like
literally the
this.
game. Okay, it's cool how they're just adding like honest gameplay to it.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, you know, they would make it more, even more like cinematic.
Cinematic, yeah.
But here, because I mean, Pug B is not like a super graphically impressive game or
Exactly, it's
anything. It
not.
can be like you can play it on a lot of different, like I think even on a phone nowadays.
Probably, yeah.
Right, like
Yeah.
and that kind of honest look from the game, they're just adding to the music video
Yeah, makes sense.
with just straight out like just some cuts in there.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's fun. I like
Very
this
hip
song
hop until now. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where it
Yeah.
goes.
The pressure elevate, ain't got no time to negotiate. Never chase, I set the pace. I'm a 5-star click from the cradle to the grave.
You wanna see me in a shining flash?
You got this hella pretty face. Got a son, don't hurt you mad.
Ooh, Jungso.
You wanna understand? Got a missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with a face. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
Until
Hey.
now, it's kind of funny how they're also adding like some sort of references to Pug B.
Of
Not in
course.
a obvious way, but things when you're going, oh yeah, this is a song for Pug B.
Makes
it makes sense.
sense.
Like for example, Missile Aim, right? Or Bailey was talking about necks.
Okay.
You know, like kind of breaking necks and stuff like
Ah,
that.
okay.
So you know things about like taking out, you know, enemies,
Makes
stuff
sense.
like that.
Yeah, it makes
right,
sense.
right.
Hear me say. Repeat again.
Or you can see Jungso was like in an armored car. Or here, Wu-Chan has got like weapons around him.
Yeah. Ooh, this video is
Okay,
great.
I like these parts here where he's
Yeah.
actually in the
They
map.
get- yeah,
That's
they
cool.
are.
Because I was kind of
This is
like,
so
before I was
cool.
like, well, it's cool that you're just like adding honest gameplay to it, but why not just green screen them in there in creative
They
ways? And now we're
are.
seeing that. Okay,
That's
very cool.
so cool.
Okay,
I
now,
really
that
like
it needed.
this. I really like this. It's fun.
And it fits the aesthetic
Yeah.
of All Day Project a lot too. You know, dark, kind of sci-fi-esque,
Like my gun, you told it. Take me to the battle, my team, you know it. Sky's pitch
and very action-heavy.
Ooh.
blow it. I'm all day with it, no, I never get off it. Everywhere I go is drama. All the boys I gift the trauma. Diamonds been syrup to pot. Pretty face, don't let it fool ya. They say I paid making me really wanna. Now gotta pave the way they'll never walk
Got a
on.
missile aim, got a pretty face. I don't partake with them fakes. I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again.
Okay, are we gonna have some sort of
Outro.
cool ending switch up? I feel like that's what this song needs. I hope they do that now.
Tired of hates and comments. Why you got no sense that's common? Beef get cooked like ramen. I just met Gala and I dress her up with diamonds. I know I don't bargain.
Okay, now from Tarzan, that also makes sense that he wanted to add something like that. That's cool.
I like
keeping
that.
it more real. I mean, if you're gonna do something very lyrically heavy, very hip hop, then it's also gonna. It's not the lyrics aren't just gonna be in service of the song.
No, exactly.
The lyrics need to mean something. And until now, I mean, sure, rap can also be vibey.
Of course.
But the vibes have been sort of related to things where you could go, okay, it's like for Pug B.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Especially in the context of the music video. But in this part here too, with Tarzan, obviously, I don't think you can do anything All-Day Project related till this day without
What do
like
you
at
mean?
least like seeing a couple of like
It's
people who are
so
just.
horrible.
I don't even know what they're mad at him for anymore.
No, that's just.
I think they're just mad
weirdos.
for him not obeying them initially.
Yeah,
I think
they're-
that's essentially
yeah.
it. It's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
He
I'm so
should
sorry."
have acted that way.
They
That's what
want
they
him to
want.
act like that, and because he didn't act like that, now they don't view him as like a human.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he's just like essentially telling people to get fucked.
Exactly.
And that's the right way to go about this.
Rhyming. I just make gala and I dress her up with diamonds. I know I don't bargain. You can press me, look at all my garments. 나는 놈 위에 있는 놈이 난데 채널 고정이 5번으로 내 향이 남네.
And instead, he's obviously saying, I'm doing great. Like, you guys suck. I'm doing great.
I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again, I don't partake.
Bro, this video.
Ain't got a pretty face.
Oh,
I like the ending here. It's cool.
I don't like that, you heard me say. Repeat again, I don't partake.
Oh, cool ending,
Hey.
man. Oh, that was a cool
Bro,
ending. I want to see that again.
Whoever did this video and a song and
Okay, I like the
everything-
ending here where they're like, you see, like, they're all
Yeah.
waiting at, like,
At-
the exit of
I
the plane
know.
as the players are jumping out. That's cool. That's cool.
Bruh.
Partake.
Okay, swag.
Wow. This video is so well done.
This video also, it felt like it escalated a lot.
Yeah.
In the start of it, I was kind of like, this is kind of semi-basic. But
Okay.
then it really escalated a lot throughout
I
it.
knew it was gonna
and
be like that because
how it incorporated the game in there.
likes doing that. Kind of
Totally.
like escalating their songs
Uh-huh,
that way.
uh-huh.
Bro.
They say I
like it.
paid, making me really wanna.
Literally, because they
Oh.
call them all paid
Oh,
project.
dude, I didn't even pick up on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course they
It's
thought she like paid for what, like them getting some awards.
Yeah, some awards.
No, they're just. I mean, they got
They're-
big.
no,
You
they're-
always get an award when you get big, guys.
Yeah.
That's like K-pop in a nutshell. You just get
They are,
awards when
and
you get
another
big.
thing, they're so big in Korea.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, this is K-pop.
This is K-pop, and they're big in Korea, and
Yeah,
these
it is
are
K-pop.
Korean
Come on.
awards.
Totally.
So it makes sense that they got something. The fuck?
No. They need Reddit's approval.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
K-pop Reddit doesn't like them, then they're
cannot
not real.
win anything, yeah.
Some people live in an insane echo chamber.
Yeah.
But alas, such is life.
But this song was so well done.
Yeah.
This collab was great, guys.
And I also think it's cool that on like a collab, they come with those types of lyrics.
Yeah.
Like they don't just
I
stick
know.
only to things related to Pug
No,
B.
no.
No, the song worked both as just like a digital all-day project. Hey guys, we're still here kind of
Exactly.
single, and also as a collab. In that way, you get me. It
It's
didn't
so
just feel like
good.
one or the other.
Well done. That's all I have to say. Really well done. And
Totally.
it's catchy. I like it.
I wish
It's
the song
so
had
good.
been on the last album because
I know.
this song here really has that sound that I think a lot of people also like from All Day Project.
I agree. Yeah.
get me?
This is the song. This is the sound they like from all the
Right.
project, Yeah.
This dark, rap heavy. People like this sort of sci-fi-esque aesthetic. It almost feels like an action movie. You
Exactly.
kind of get me?
Yeah.
That's always been.
These types of videos are great.
True.
I really love these types of videos.
And also, as you
always.
were saying, especially in Korea, people really
they
like
do.
this kind of epic, in-your-face, over-the-topness within music. I mean, K-pop has always been over the top,
top.
and with All Day Project also, well, being very over the top in this kind of sense, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
it
like
works.
that. That slaps. I'm in for it.
Same.
Very cool. However, one thing that kind of separates this from a lot of the other songs is how the chant is kind of incorporated. It's like more nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like it feels less like a normal kind of chorus and more just like this like sort of sample that just kind of comes in
you're right.
as part of this chant. I don't bargain.
But it's true.
But it's kind of like in between like a sample chant that kind of comes in and a
And then a
chorus.
yeah.
Even though it is a chorus, it like feels like a mix
no, you're
between the
right.
two.
I'm telling you,
in
this
some
is
way.
such a well done song, and the concept is really good.
Sure.
I really like it.
I think it very
really
much
like
works.
Yes.
But All Day Project also liked chants, you know.
They love that.
I love the way you look at me. That one, for
They like,
example.
oh, make
that-
famous
what it
at
was,
the
but
end.
Yeah, we ain't even famous.
At the end.
Totally, that whole part.
True.
Yeah, that's always been a thing with an all-day project. And if nothing else, like the video if you enjoy our content, comment down below what you thought about our commentary, reaction, what have you, to Pug B with All Day Project Out on Bargain, official music video for Pug B's 9th anniversary. That's crazy. I remember when Pug B started. You know,
Oh,
it
yeah.
came out of another game called H1C1. I bet barely any of you guys even know that, which
Yeah,
was
I don't know
essentially like
anything.
a DayZ clone, which was this mod that became a game, and then other
wow.
people wanted to catch on to like that zombie survival like craze. And then there's the game called H1C1 then came out, but there was a lot of problems with it, and then they turned that into Pug B.
Oh,
And now they're
what?
making a bunch of money with that, especially in Asia. And last but not least, you already know we've got so much All Day Project content already available over on Patreon. So if you're gonna check that out, there's basically every single week at least one piece of All Day Project related content coming out over on Patreon. Then make sure to head on over to Patreon. That's also the best way to support the channel, because we wouldn't be able to make any of these videos, none of them, without all of our incredible supporters over on Patreon. And if nothing else, see you in the next
Bye-bye,
one.
take care.
And yeah, bye everyone. Take care.